Good afternoon, everybody. Just wanted to provide an update to the fire scene and where we're at to this point. We've been working with the county OEM. They have a drone. The drone's been flying over with an infrared camera to help identify hotspots that are still remaining. That's a big help because it allows the fire department to work with the excavator to get into those spots to knock down the hotspots so we can speed the process up in getting that area cleaned up. We have been working hand in hand with the governor's office, the county executive, and with Marcal. They are trying to arrange for a job fair for the employees, the displaced employees, over 500 people. They're trying to arrange something for Monday or Tuesday where they're going to get people that are looking for employment because of this and some employers, getting them together and making that connection so we can start helping these people get back on their feet. County executive's here. He's been a huge help, instrumental in all aspects of this, from his boots on the ground as a firefighter to being the county executive and being a liaison through the county for us, and we thank him for that. The mayor and council is here. They're supportive throughout, and I say we, all the people I mentioned, the fire department, the fire chief's here. He's been outstanding, him and his staff and the other agencies that have been present. We have a meeting set up for either Saturday or Sunday this weekend with all the command staff. We're going to get together and try to come up with a game plan going forward and try to determine when is the proper time to start shutting it down and turning the property back over to the property owner so they can do what they have to do. And that meeting will take place either Saturday or Sunday so we can see where we head in that direction. Does anybody have any questions, or would you like to hear from any of the other people here?
Is anybody from Markel here?
There is nobody from Marcal here right now.
For the fire chief, is there any word on, have you got any idea about how the fire was caused and able to get close enough to determine any of that?
So I can speak on that real quick. We have the ATF is here and the Bergen County Arson Squad. So they're not prepared to go in yet because the scene hasn't been turned back over to law enforcement from the fire side. Once that occurs, then they'll be able to send a team in to start an investigation. Sorry to step on. Yes, the other question that came up is air quality. We had some residents concerned, especially the neighborhood right near there. So we've been working hand in hand with the DEP and Bergen County Health Department, who have been involved with this since the night of the fire. They have air quality testing ongoing from the beginning up until now, and I asked them to remain until Monday. They have not had any readings that are of a concern, and everyone is safe at this time. We encourage residents to keep their windows closed just because you don't want smoke coming in. If there's flare-ups, it could create smoke with the wind, but they assured us that the air quality is fine and there's no hazards right now.
That meeting you mentioned for over the weekend, is that about transitioning from a firefighting operation to?
That'll be a portion of it. We just want to get everybody together, compare notes, and see where we're at and what the next steps are, so everybody can weigh in together. Any other questions? Does anybody want to speak to anyone else? Mayor, would you like to say something?
Yeah, I'd like to say something. First of all, I've been really, I'm really happy to have all the council, each one of us helping everyone. I received so many phone calls, and many companies, they call me, they want to help regarding employment, regarding, they want to give us food, we're not allowed to take food, clothing, you name it. We talk about many people are very concerned and they care. I just want to say thank you to all of them. And thank you to this group, I tell you. We worked very hard. Last round we had too late. Try to help the firemen, even serve a cup of coffee, whatever we can do to help. So I just want to say thank you to everyone. Thank you to Mr. Tedesco. Thank you very much. This guy is a great guy. He just knows how to organize things. And a chief, I would say superb. Thank you, chief.
Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you. Okay, anybody else want to say something?
Can we get the chief to comment on what it was like for the firemen yesterday?
Well, obviously, the night of the fire came in around 5 o'clock. Temperatures were in the single digits. By the time we really got deeply involved, it was, 1 degree, heavy wind conditions. As moving forward, once we got the fire out, we're in there working now. Temperatures are rising a little bit. It was a balmy, 14 degrees today. But the weather did not, the cold did not impede the operation at all, firefighting-wise. Again, the county executive Tedesco, he provided heating stations throughout the whole fire scene, and if you haven't been there, I mean, it's really, I'm going to take a ballpark guess, it's like 6 city blocks or, Elmwood Park type blocks big, and these heating stations were all over the fire scene for everybody. So, yeah, it was cold, but it did not stop us at all.
Mr. Tedesco?
I guess just a couple other updates. The chief went over the air monitoring. We also are monitoring the water runoff. You can imagine there's hundreds of millions of gallons of water that's been poured onto the site. And one of the things that we're very concerned about is make runoff. A lot of it's ice right now, and so we'll be also monitoring that throughout the weekend and throughout the week. NJDEP, as the chief said, and the Bergen County Health Department are sampling the water on site and even as it goes off site, so that we can make sure that whatever goes into the river, whatever goes in to the other areas is not going to cause any environmental damage or concern. I just want the people of Elmwood Park to know that that's being done, and they shouldn't be concerned about the water runoff or the air runoff, the air quality, as the chief said. The other thing is really just to try to get the people back into having employment. That's huge. And so we've been on the phone with the governor's office today, and it looks like on Tuesday we'll be able to get this job fair together. We're waiting for Marcal to actually help us put it together. They're going to be part of getting the employees to the site. And once we have that, we'll get that out as in a press release along with the governor's office so that you all know that. And really, it's about ensuring that those people can get some employment and can get some stability back in their lives while we still worry about the site. And right now, the site is stable. And hopefully this weekend, the chief will be able to allow for a transfer over from an emergency response standpoint to turning it back over to the Marcal folks and letting them get on with how they're going to take care of the rest of the site. But the cooperation amongst all of the county, state, and local officials here really is what has made this a scene and an incident that, while it's traumatic, it's been safe. And other than the tragic devastation, we're in good shape that the people in Elmwood Park here are safe, and we can get Elmwood Park back into a normal place as best as it can. So, thank you.
Thank you.
How will the job fair actually work for the employees? I mean,
So
will
we don't have a whole lot of details right now. From the state and the county side, we're bringing together our workforce development folks, both the state and the county. We're looking at bringing banking and industry, banking and commerce up. We're looking at bringing the Department of Motor Vehicles up. Some of the agencies that people may need to go to, even to get some help, like if they lost things at the site that they have to replace, we want to make sure that they can get those things replaced and done quickly. And then it's about bringing the folks in that are in need of employment. And so we've talked to the healthcare industry, St. Joe's, Hackensack Medical Center, Newbridge Medical Center. Many of those folks have said that they want to participate. We have some warehousing manufacturing folks that have said that they're in need of employment. So we're looking at, but really we're waiting for Marcal, or the owners of Marcal, Zambia, to tell us, okay, we're gonna do it at this time, at this location, and then the state and the county will bring their resources there, along with whatever support the local municipality, Elmwood Park, is gonna provide.
I know it's early, but I mean, has Markel thought about rebuilding?
So I haven't been in that kind of conversations. I think the mayor and the rest of the folks here will have those conversations as time progresses. Right now, it's really more of the shock and the emotion, and they still have a lot of decisions to make in regards to the site and things like that. Those are the things that they're doing now. I think there'll be time for them to sit down and talk with the town officials and make sure that everything I hear is they want to stay. And I think that's a good thing for the state, for the county, and certainly for Elmwood Park.
Well, can you talk about the impact this fire had on the community? You touched on it a little bit.
I mean, I could talk that, but I'd certainly rather prefer the local officials to talk on the impact of the community.
Maybe, well, it's a shock right now. I know we are waiting. Will be a really bad impact for this, mainly for the rateable. And I mean, too early. I'm still, this is a nightmare for me as a new mayor here. And see what happens. Give us a chance to get together, work together. Maybe in the near future we have answers. I know it's really heavy impact to our community. We say thank you to the fire department, to all of them. Let's not forget DPW, Scott Cars did an excellent job. You hear him on the radio over and over again. Really, everybody's been worked very hard. So, I don't know what else, Chief? Go ahead.
So just to expound on what the mayor said about the tax implications here, we've had conversations with the state and the county about if there is any loss there for the borough, that they would be willing to try to guide us and assist us with restoring that or resolving that matter. So they've been supportive of that. I also want to say that take away the extreme devastation to the facility and the poor individuals that lost employment over this. Something of that magnitude for it to go, it couldn't have gone better than it's gone from the time we stepped in there to right now. I mean, all of the horrible things that could have happened there with, fighting a fire of that magnitude, securing the scene, in and out of day-to-day operations that we've been there in this type of weather. I could think of a million things that could have gone wrong, and nothing's gone wrong. I mean, we're blessed and thankful that it's gone so well. And that's a testament to all of the professionals and the supporting cast that are here and out there, and we're thankful for that. Anybody else? Anybody else like to speak?
Thank you.
Thank you.